Santa's naughty list and lumps of coals are the least of your worries. What you should be worried about is Krampus, the Christmas devil. He's got fangs, horns, dark hair, a long tongue, bloodshot eyes. He's half goat, half demon, and he beats naughty children with birch sticks, or takes them to hell, or he'll take them to hell and eat them. Yeah, most of us will take the coal. Hello spookies, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Alex, and I'm really excited to talk about Krampus. This has probably been my most requested topic since kicking off my channel. Honestly, I love Krampus. He was my gateway Christmas monster, so to speak. I've loved Krampus even before he got popular. God, that's such a hipster thing to say. Krampus has become pretty mainstream these days, but how much do we actually know about him? Before I get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and turn on the notifications so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter at The Spooky Stuff. I post daily paranormal content for your entertainment and education. And if you want more spooky stories and ghost hunting resources, then be sure to check out my website at thespookystuff.com. Alright, let's get started. Who or what is Krampus? As I mentioned, Krampus is one of my favorite Christmas monsters. Krampus is an anthropomorphic figure that comes from Central European culture. It's believed that Krampus predates Christmas and Christianity and was a part of the pagan rituals for winter solstice. So the word Krampus comes from the word krampen, which means claw. So traditionally, Krampus and Saint Nick, Santa, would tag team and they would arrive together at your home. And this would be on December 5th, which is the day before St. Nicholas Day on December 6th. And that is why December 5th is known as Krampusnacht, or Krampus Day, Krampus Night. Santa rewards the good children with presents and treats, while Krampus punishes the naughty children. Saint Nick and Krampus play this good cop, bad cop game. Now, depending on which version of the Krampus legend you look into, Krampus either beats the children with birch sticks, or drags them to hell. Or in German lore, Krampus puts the naughty children in his sack, drags them to hell, and eats them alive in his lair. That actually sounds very similar to Grilla, and of course the whole eating children thing, I think of Baba Yaga. So on December 6th, the next morning, children would open their presents on St. Nicholas Day. Or they were tending their wounds, or waking up in hell, or finding themselves in Krampus's digestive tract. So that's the gist of Krampus. Now the question is, where did Krampus come from? What's really interesting is that we don't really know where Krampus came from, but a lot of people have speculated his origin story. But Krampus has always kind of just been there. So here's what we know. Krampus has pagan roots. Some believe that he is a version of the horned god of the witches. Another thing that we know is Saint Nicholas became popular around the 11th century, so we're going way back. And then around the 16th century, people started wearing masks around St. Nicholas's feast day, and they were described as animal masked devils. And there are also traces of Krampus in medieval church plays. And back then, people believed that Krampus had assimilated itself to the devil. So the devil was like a completely different figure, and Krampus was somebody who buddied up to the devil. So then by the 17th century, you know, when the Catholics were trying to appease the pagans and, you know, sort of merge holidays, so to speak, Krampus was incorporated into Christian winter celebrations, and Krampus was paired up with St. Nicholas. So that's the history side of it. There's also another theory with Krampus's origin story that may or may not be true. Supposedly, according to Nordic folklore, Krampus is the son of Hel, the goddess of death. I don't know who the baby daddy is. Now with Hel, her castle is in the underworld known as Niflheim. Of course, we know this as the world of darkness. There's a shore of corpses, there's a dragon named Nihog, and Nihog sucks blood from adulterers, murderers, basically all sorts of sinners. I mean, even the Smithsonian and National Geographic have covered this theory. However, this was likely an American creation. There's an artist and author by the name of Gerald Brom, who had Krampus as the main protagonist of his 2012 novel, Krampus the Yule Lord. Besides that, I haven't found much to support that Krampus is the son of Hel. So here's another thing of Krampus that really amuses me. So the birch sticks. The birch sticks are interesting because they do have a phallic connotation. In the words of George Takei, oh my. Birchwood may or may not have been used in witch-centric initiation rites back then. And of course, with Krampus's ties to paganism, he didn't have the greatest relationship with the church. Krampus was almost erased from history by the Catholic Church. Now, when the Catholic Church was trying to get Christmas to overlap with Yule, you know, that whole merging of holidays to appease the pagans, they tried to push Krampus out. But as we know now, instead, Krampus has become a part of Christian Christmas traditions in Europe. It didn't stop back in the 17th century. In 1932, after the Austrian election, the Dollfuss regime under the Christian Social Party prohibited Krampus celebrations. That's right, Krampus was against the law. Then in the 1950s, the Austrian government distributed pamphlets that said Krampus is an evil man. Duh. But this obviously didn't stick, and the Krampus tradition gained a resurgence towards the end of the 20th century. Pagan traditions for the win. Of course, let's talk about why is Krampus so popular today. I know for me, Christmas wasn't always the happiest time of year, especially when I was grieving or just having some really bad luck at the time. I wasn't always excited about Christmas, and Krampus seemed to be a way for me to still enjoy the holidays. Well, at least have my darker side enjoy the holidays. And not everyone believes in this G-rated version of Santa Claus or even the holidays. The holidays can be really painful for some people, and there are some people who are just not into Christmas. Of course, in Central Europe, like Germany and Austria, there's the Krampuslauf, which is a big Krampus parade, and then Krampusnacht. Basically, we have drunk men dressing up as Krampus and chasing people, mainly children, through the streets. And people also spend the rest of the year creating these amazing Krampus masks. This has gained popularity around the world. I would love it if Krampuslauf caught on around the United States. I would go to a Krampus parade. So as we can see here, Krampus is going through a revival. And I think with the popularity of Krampus, this is also a reaction to the commercialization of Christmas. What's also ironic about all of this is that Krampus has also become popular and commercialized. I guess that's okay. Not everything can be kept in the underground. And I think what is truly beautiful about Krampus is that Krampus broke through the oppression of Christianity and is now thriving. If you're a fan of Krampus, let me know in the comments what it is about him that you love so much. Also, I want to wish you a safe and happy holiday. I'm so grateful for all of you who watch my videos, and I'm also grateful for all of you who share your own stories with me. Please keep them coming. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notifications. And as always, feel free to share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread the Krampus cheer. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next round.